Hello? Okay, it works now. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been on.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open.
Because I said...
That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
Talk to Sebastian.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
I'll cast Crucio. I want that spell.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Oh, shit. I forgot my mods, guys.
Ready?
I'm ready. Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Control Alt number pad 6.
Go get a bigger cup.
Walla balla boom. No, I'm a god. It's laggy, Hunter? The camera's all fucked up, too. It might be your service, because it tells me how well mine's... Yeah, performance window. Right here. So yeah, I'm running. Your stream quality is good. It's your service, Hunter. But you gonna watch some Legacy? Turn on Wi-Fi opposite. It's your Wi-Fi, man. It won't let me heal. It's broken. Have you ever seen this game, Hunter? Angel, will you go check and see if my stream's laggy to you too?
I suppose.
Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
It was just laggy for me. All
Can
are.
you hear me?
Huh?
It's black.
Incendio!
So yeah, it's laggy. Or, I don't know. Well,
I'm
Yeah.
moving. It's delayed, but
I
I'm
know,
meaning
I
is
know
it
it's a little delayed.
is it laggy? Like is it stuttering? It is frozen, unfroze, frozen, unfroze, frozen, unfroze. Is it moving fine?
Yeah.
Smooth? Yeah, it's your stuff, Hunter. Your service connection is bad. Why won't it let me heal?
Like,
Oh,
did you think that maybe like fixing your hair up or putting a hat on or something?
why? I guess I could with this headphones. I know. Why? Is my hair bad?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy right now.
Well, thinking about it, I have this headphone in, so I don't have to have my gaming headset on.
Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
Found something.
You two go ahead. Let me... I'll wander around a bit.
Cut this.
Well, I need to
Revelio.
heal. Maybe it's just broken and I have to keep this on me like this.
Good luck.
Drink the 1,000-year-old cup of coffee. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I have dread hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the celebrity of students needed to be exceptional, but he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggleborns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter. Thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors
I don't want to
full
play
of
Mousetrap.
intent,
No.
children misregarding
Let's
as
either
witches and
play Sorry
wizards.
Sliders or do puzzles.
I'm not reading
Sorry,
the whole thing.
sliders.
Hunter, is it still laggy?
Revelio.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
I want to read the
It's
fucking spell book.
breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never
still
to do this again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Wait, can you see the floor at all?
No, not necessarily. Why?
So I'm gonna lay on my belly, but with my butt facing that way, so. What color do you want Mom to be? And what color are you gonna be?
So he is on.
You're blue? What about Mom? What color's Mom? Red?
Yeah,
You want
just
the
old.
yellow pieces too, or no?
Slytherin dungeon.
Revelio.
You don't need the tiny. No, that's all. You want to do the red side instead of the blue side?
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her.
Incendio.
Thank you.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo.
Oh yeah. Never use that one. Should I put it right here or right here? I kind of want to do it with where it gives me a quick button. That's not Crucio. Maybe I just don't know it right, or it doesn't let me use it in school. Kind of like fireworks.
Confringo.
Okay, where should we go? I've done all like the side quests that require without finding something besides this one.
You want me to go first? Or you? Yellow. I'm blue.
Boathouse, boathouse, boathouse.
Hello. Sorry, sliders and hot Cheetos. What? It's your turn.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Revelio.
Because I went to college, right?
How do you know how to
I thought
open
that the
it?
basket that I had in showed 9 and 9 months.
So this is the underground harbour.
3 to 6 and half like 9. So we only got like half the amount of clothes that we got to get. It was the bigger size, but it wasn't. So
Revelio.
but Jasmine was still separated from all. It's your turn, yeah. Blue. Or yellow. Why did come with yellow? Try again. My turn. I'm gonna land on that 5 and I'm gonna win. Have you ever seen Sorry Slider? You could try. I've seen it before game, but it's so you take these and you slide them against and it has a board and each thing's different like that. I don't know what they all mean. But then so you remember how to play like the original Sorry, right? You have to like get them all into the home to win. So it still has this and the little mini pieces and you go off of like where they land before. It's actually a pretty fun game if you play the right way.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books.
I don't want the tiny ones.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
This would not be fun.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Maybe not for a while. But you, I didn't think you were ever gonna end up having kids.
The Golden Snidget.
Unless it was
Correct!
accidental, which
The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, They're thought to be extinct. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix.
Felix Felicis.
Well done.
I know that
Since
from
it
Harry
makes the
Potter.
drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Hey, you took one of my pieces.
Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beadle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Bludger.
The Bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When
I
a
thought the
chaser
Bludger
throws
was
the
a finger
quaffle
chaser.
through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
Probably fine. At the time, we were always drinking that. Remember?
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Or else I would have had a baby.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
First.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio! Revelio! Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Sorry. Like, I just... Sorry. Your turn. Be yellow. What? If he spills something, or if like, say he's playing with us and he ends up like getting too rough and we say like ow or something, if he like takes off running, I would like we don't normally yell at him, and we don't get him in trouble for things that are like on accident. You're blue, but he acts like we like always yell at him or always hitting him for stupid things. And I was like, come bud, you don't have to hide and run. You didn't do anything wrong. It was an accident. And he goes, oh sorry. I'm like, well, you don't have to be sorry, just be an old stay out here.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Is it hot? No? Yeah?
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
Where does Alex Badger?
Your turn. No. No, your turn.
You want me to
Beautifully done.
Mom had it on backwards.
Class is dismissed.
Did you get what I was saying about that box though that you sent me a picture of? So you know how like the toy ones all like clasp shut or like click shut, or like they have like a little hello, or they have like the little like the tin ones have that little flap that keeps it shut.
Air on you? It's fucking freezing outside.
Yeah, outside.
They're doing an Easter egg hunt at the park Saturday. We looked it up on the community thing or whatever, and they're selling like snacks and shit like that. So,
What time?
at 9 or 10. That's what she has a little thing. I had her check. What's up, boo?
She's growing up.
Oh my God, for her or what? Not do you have any shredded cheese? You have cheese? I brought your butter knife.
Levioso.
No, I just need a little bit of my taquito.
Yeah, it's great. It should just be
Levioso. You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed.
they don't.
And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be.
The ones that had boogers on them.
Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the Room of Requirement. Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
But then I have so many. So there was two.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you are paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformations.
Levioso. Glacius. Depulso. Accio.
Since I've...
Confringo. Defendo.
Just north of the Forbidden Forest.
Expelliarmus. Crucio.
I have another idea. I think we may be able to find...
Confringo. Defender. Confringo.
Speak to Coffee.
Accio. Depulso. I remember Arnie mentioning something about goblins.
It's your turn, buddy. You blue. My turn. Well, you need to hurry up and figure out what to have before. Because I still have I've yet, the only time, so I didn't get rid of any of Titan's clothes up until we lived at the hotel. And so his are all still boxed in my storage. But if you're having a boy, because I told Taylor that she can go through them, she can have some of them. But if you're boy, then I'd rather just give him like a preferred some and then just do the rest. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but Caitlin's having a girl. Haley just had a girl. Juan just had a girl. Who else? There's someone else. I mean, I had a girl a year ago. Deborah had a girl 7 months ago. You still having kids? Jeez.
Revelio.
Funny you guys. First it sounded like a dog name, and then it sounded like a black person name.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
I still wish I would have named Ellie Sawyer.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have...
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
It won't be long now before we find another repository.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Bring me a dozen humans.
No, you dead.
Take them all.
I am playing the game. Okay, go a little softer, buddy. Sorry, Phil.
Revelio.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you,
Okay, go a little
get a bit
softer,
boring.
buddy, so you don't keep knocking them over.
It's no talent. Revelio.
The area's still clear.
Revelio.
If anybody cares.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
oh, this day's gone on too long.
Revelio.
Whoa, Titan, don't do that.
for a bacon and mushroom stew.
Well, I know what's funny about that too, though, is I've seen things say.
Revelio.
I don't know how true it is.
Who's that?
If you can't take Tylenol now, what the heck are you supposed to take while you're pregnant? Tylenol's the only thing you can take while you're pregnant.
Revelio.
Well, no one won, huh? You gotta start over.
Someone there?
Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
There's a pregnancy. It's always something.
Someone there? I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Look at that.
I lucked out.
Revelio.
You go first.
We're making quick progress.
I just want to see where this thing goes to.
The only thing that I have with Ellie was they got the one trimester with the health thing. It was so bad. Titan, nothing. I got heart.
I could have went this way the whole time.
Mom. Okay.
I pushed for 2.5 hours with Titan, and he still wasn't coming out. Well, I mean, you get like the tiny breaks in between. You push for like 10 seconds or something like that, and then kind of stop.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Nothing over here.
Once your contractions are like 2 to 3 minutes apart, every time your contraction hits, you push. And then once the contraction is done, they take it.
Revelio.
And I will literally hit it for 2.5 hours straight and try and push the button. Titus, your turn.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
My butt.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Expelliarmus! I will make you pay.
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Revelio. Levioso.
Mom, your turn. Your turn.
Levioso. Accio.
Wingardium
Thing is
Leviosa.
stupid. You have to have Accio.
labor for over 24 hours.
Leviosa.
Hour-long technique. That's why
Whoa.
when they asked me if I was doing another schedule,
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, Revelio, soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
But the Pitocin, Pitocin is what they used to induce.
Confringo!
My body's gonna dilate, and they like purposely dilate. Without blowing up in my cervix, they purposely dilate, because my body's gonna dilate. And within 2 hours, so that was
Smashing.
Revelio.
and they decided to just kind of listen off for my body to down over and sleep. And at that point, I was like, in the 2 hours of this first month, I was 5%. So the person slowed me down. I don't know. Just a plus for 2.5 hours of time and not even want to come out. Wait, what'd you say? Okay. Apparently.
Reparo.
Just like Red Dead. The MC girl just came in and
Revelio.
we're gonna play like that, we're gonna play that. I got a weird question.
Confringo.
A natural redhead. But it wasn't natural because redheads tend to be more anesthesia than others. I'm like, why? He didn't even do it.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Crucio. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Crucio. Defender. Revelio.
So much that it made my blood pressure drop so low that I was like up there and I started to get
We're making quick work.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ramrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Watch out, dude.
Revelio.
And then during my C-section, there's
Confringo.
apparently the malfunction or they know how it hooks up.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
And I didn't even know that.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I pulled like more than I wanted in here so I could see everything that's going on. Told me that did that. He didn't want to be this whole. As he walked with Ellie, I'm like, well, could have gotten the mirrors. I
No, I didn't. I didn't get a mirror. I mean, I didn't look. Oh, I got stuck, huh? Yeah, I had to.
with Ellie.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted
No, I
from
never
runes
seen
for a moment.
anything.
An unwelcome distraction at that. Revelio. Revelio.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Did you put more in there?
Rather unwise coming back this way. Let's get this over with.
We're not finished yet. Expelliarmus, Defender, Confringo. Accio, Repulsor. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Defender. Crucible. Confringo. Repulsor. Confringo, Defender. Confringo, Defender. Descend. Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo, Defender. Defender. Descendo! Repulsor! Accio! Levioso! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap. For a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know. Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Above the cavern door!
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
The brother who works at Gringotts couldn't pay me enough.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols. Confringo! Wasn't expecting that.
Real fast.
Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio! What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora. Sebastian,
Hopefully
I
it
think
will
I
help us
found
unravel
something.
more of this
A
mystery.
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd. Confringo!
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Can I send that clear up there?
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Told some people no, like this is my third kid, but they all had everything down like he was the first kid. Have you been tested for gestational diabetes yet?
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
How far along are you?
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Come at me, dude.
Defender!
Like
Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Defender! You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it. Because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl.
The only thing I really enjoyed about it was knowing.
And don't feel sorry.
Revelio!
Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Confringo!
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
And that was like kind of like painful, but it was more uncomfortable.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
What does Alan do for work?
I don't want the dragon egg. I want the frickin' breed.
Are you done playing? We're not playing much, buddy. It's actually already 9 o'clock. You need to go to bed. I'd like to stay out an hour. You're not going to bed just because you say you don't play this anymore. You're going to bed because it's now past bedtime. Let's not act like this again. Look at me. Look at me. If you go to bed like a good boy, we'll play this tomorrow again, okay? You want to go watch YouTube in your room? Well, it's bedtime, buddy.
It's already 9 o'clock.
It's bedtime. Yeah.
I won't
Okay? If you go to bed and be a good boy, I'll charge it and you can play with it tomorrow. Okay? Okay? Even I won't charge it, you won't play with it. You're like forcing yourself to charge it. you want no TV? You want to go in your room with no TV? Do you want to watch Angry Birds in your room? Do you want to? Okay, you're going to your room. Do you want to watch YouTube or do you want to watch a movie?
This looks intriguing.
I'm not going to leave you on. It's bedtime.
Arresto momentum.
Oh, no, you don't.
We're not playing the game. We can play the game tomorrow. Well, you're not behaving.
Everything's all right now.
You're not. You crying and throwing a fit and throwing things. Is it?
Arresto momentum.
No, throwing things is not good. And doing that's not good either.
Revelio.
You're being naughty. You're not behaving.
Arresto momentum.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
What are you gonna do? Watch the credits?
I'll look after you.
Yeah? Okay. You don't have enough to say, but you start watching the credits.
Bodego. Stupid one. Descendo. Defaulto. Cruising. Defender. Confringo.
You're a big boy, remember? You sleep in your own room. No, you're not sleeping out here. No.
Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Guardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Guardium Leviosa.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Your life ends here.
You said I didn't ask you to shop. We're not watching TV up here. No.
Levioso! Arrest them. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Arrest the momentum. Flipendo. Accio. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
You're getting big. No, let's not do that one. Put your legs.
Simon's all finished. Arrest the momentum. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. Arrest the momentum.
Yeah, hold on, Angel.
Settle. Revelio.
Well, I already said.
Let's go.
Huh? No. Six thirty tomorrow. Oh gosh.
Did you hear me? He said he'd be at my house 6:30 sharp.
Say okay. That's what I was gonna ask. You're not gonna close it?
Later, if we're smart with our money and plan everything correctly, we should. We're gonna have to.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Next check for rent.
Ugh.
But you get 2
Can't
checks
say I'm
before-
terribly fond of all the junk.
I take it you're ready
I
to...
completed your assignment, Professor.
Should be able to pay our-
I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yeah.
I was wondering what...
Are you considering some sort of profession in the field?
Can you reach behind you and grab me my drink?
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
You do seem to engage well with the beasts in class. I believe that when choosing a path, particularly of a scholarly nature, one must take into account both one's enthusiasm for a particular subject, as well as how one may best serve the students to whom one is obligated to both inspire and teach.
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I recall it quite vividly. It was the summer between my 6th and 7th years. I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy, of course, from my studies, but they are native to lands east of here, such as India. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so
So let's
nearby.
start using the other
Hence, I went to find it.
Yeah, you just don't like sex.
In the shower.
Period.
Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a
No,
few
you just
days,
do it yourself.
during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard egg trader. He was near a tree hollow. And there, inside,
be
was a
surprised
nest
how
with
awkwardly
7
close all
silver
you guys
alchemy
are.
eggs.
What did you
Probably
do with
getting
them?
those
Nothing.
times you, Caitlin,
Beasts are to be
Rihanna,
valued
Jaslyn,
for what they can
all of
provide
you
for
guys in the
wizard
shower.
kind. Protective clothing, potioning. Only poachers. I hid.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed.
I would
Now,
be embarrassed for
beasts
myself.
and...
I shall
Well, it should never happen if you don't ever do it.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
They have the new Trolls on Peacock. The one that I was just telling you about that, yeah, the one that I was just telling you that we went and watched in theaters. We watched it for free. What's it called? Just straight up Trolls? No, it's Trolls band together. It's a cute one. I liked it. I liked it. Me too. I'm just broke.
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Don't you have one right there?
Revelio. You're here. Good.
Oh,
No!
Bombarder.
One less human to worry about.
Revelio.
It's
Bombarder.
It's just in the lower area where the
Revelio. Bombarder. Revelio.
What turtle? Of course you didn't tell me.
This happened today.
I know, but you never tell me
I
anything.
forgot about it.
Bombarder.
You can't even say we're in the relationship status of being roommates, because roommates talk. I'm joking. I'm being a smart ass.
Revelio. Bombarder.
that's that. Settled.
That's supposed to upgrade your storage. And I don't even know if it upgrades mine.
Arresto momentum.
I wonder.
Bombarder.
Dude, they're freaking immortal.
Not that many good things on Peacock. And we have the Trolls. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Oh, 64 out of 20.
Disney has. I feel like they're turning Disney more into
You're here. Good.
Disney shows. It's more.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in the... I'll be interested to compare what lies inside.
Harley literally subscribe to almost everything on Amazon Prime, but they have it on here for free.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo! Accio! Open wounds is tempting. Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Leviosa! Revelio.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous lock.
Defender. Confringo. Defender. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect.
Accio. Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Revelio. Flipendo. Accio. Conforso. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass can no longer go back too. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Who?
It's a great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with tiny bones.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Revelio. Bombarda. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio.
Confringo!
Accio, we're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Revelio.
Yeah. Yeah, because they make it look like...
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! You've done it!
Nice.
Accio!
I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Lumos.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Revelio! Accio! Before we trudge on further, I've just realized... The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something troubling.
Oh wait, I think I remember that, but I don't remember who did it. I know Deborah did, but I don't know. Maybe it was Deborah and Jasmine.
Be on your guard.
Bombarda! Leviosa! Failure! Freedom! We're not throwing it away because we sat there.
Confringo!
Imperial! Crescendo!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
Bombarda!
Accio! Revelio. This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I tried.
One thing I don't like about towards the end of the
Wingardium Leviosa.
What?
Accio. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. That worked.
Confringo.
Crucible.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. Get it away.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
Said I hate the way he died.
Wingardium Leviosa. You are the head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. Revelio. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Confringo.
Defender. Revelio.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle. Revelio. sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
So that means I can buy baked juice. In 2 days. I'm gonna have to get a pack of Zins for me. This. I'm already out. This is the last time. Why it's not getting on tonight, I guess.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Oh no. I wish I had viewers. I'd ask them what to do. So, yeah. Do you want to hear? You can tell me if you care more.
Sure.
There's a
please
relic. There's a relic, and it will help save this guy's sister. But there's a high price to it. I don't know the price, so it's an unknown price you pay. But it heals his sister. And then this guy doesn't like dark magic, so he's trying to stop us from using it and wants us to leave it alone. Who should I side with? Because I would pay the price to help someone, you know, my sister.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
And like I said, I had it set up to where it holds the 4 bins and then it has like a little section in between that I didn't like. especially where he doesn't have. Probably can do
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperial on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do.
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
You've always looked out for each other. Knows that hasn't changed.
Yeah, so the one that I got from
See how quick I can move?
Remember how I told you about all the holes? That's one of them. Big as hell. Okay. Then you got fucking this right here. It's just.
How long would the spell last?
Why doesn't he get.
How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
For rent?
I've already seen me and him would be paying $400 a month. And I was like, dude, what do you mean it's cheaper?
Velkov's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You are exposing me as never.
Got it!
Don't bother.
Potato!
Be careful! Mine!
We've got them. We'll make them.
Stop provoking!
I'm handling it.
Stay back! Keep out the way!
Nowhere to go.
Confringo.
Is that it?
Accio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Crossed Wands champion, eh?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form. and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
They don't take that long to shed.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I brought home, I went and got him new light bulbs, and then I did like soaps, because I told Dad, they're back in December, I said, soak him in a little bath, like don't fill it too much, just soak him so the shed can come off. He didn't, so I gave him a bath, got him proper heating, and then those type of lizards, it's supposed to stay like humid in the cage, and that also helps with them shedding. And so I don't have a mister, but I just kind of occasionally pour water all around his cage, and all of his shed's off now, but he's missing a toe. The tip of one of his toes is missing because his shed was on him for so long.
How the hell does his toe come off?
The shed stayed on his toes.
Work
so
hard and don't be afraid to fail. That is the path.
It's not like her to
You cut
forget.
circulation off is what you mean?
what happens with lizards if the shed...
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
But I think it was just a mixture of not having the proper...
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg.
It got too cold in the apartment and it froze.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above her. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays there. At least until we...
Cruising.
I wonder how many they brought to capture.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
Revelio.
You watched all of it?
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
Repairing. From a distance.
I wonder how good
Angel
her
would like
eyesight
a lot
is.
more of my shows if she actually
beg
put
your
in the
pardon?
effort.
I don't
Legacy.
know.
I mean, for God's sakes, you like Supernatural. I know you overwatched it. That's why you don't like it now.
What's your step?
Didn't overwatch it.
How lucky for
Yes,
us.
you did because I overwatched it. But you overwatched it.
Pick off a grab horn.
Just raring for a fight.
Revelio.
Yeah, it's after.
Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Watch out! It's herd. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't
Not
making
a
it
warm
easy.
welcome.
It's a little too. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair her.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it without too much fuss. That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
What'd you do, bitch?
How could I have been so blind?
We don't have a moon tonight.
That's because it was during the day and then it went down too early.
The moon is always out at night.
No, it's not. Where is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. We don't always have a moon. Why do you think sometimes during the day you can see the fucking moon?
Oh, wait. The moon hasn't rised yet. It'll rise, it says moon rise at 10:27. No, in like...
Hello there. Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Revelio.
I literally need... I only need 5 cards and none of them are gold ones, but everyone is so stingy with their cards. Like, what is it benefiting? We only have like 12 hours left. Why can't you just give it to me? Instead of wanting 20 plus stars in exchange. Like, really? All the stars are going to disappear.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Accio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Arresto momentum. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Convulso! Accio!
Even if someone would just let me complete the ones that I was. Hercules? Better not have one time for us, come here. Hercules!
I myself would be proud.
I would still get like 4,000 extra.
What?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle?
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
clever.
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe what was a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Revelio. Accio. Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Watch your step round here. Over here!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safety, Amit. You have my word.
Accio!
We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Accio.
I take it as he
We
went
won't
shit.
get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
I said, Paige, he's over the counter.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Fall dead asleep on my feet, I could.
Revelio. Confringo.
Why, it's a grapple, you are. Ready to fight.
Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Bombardo. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Patricius Totalis.
Hello? You will regret coming here. Freedom squid. Rather unwise coming back this way. Oh, Crucio's meant for me. Descendo. Spells glass off. Descendo. I've been fighting since before you were. Accio. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Pity. My Descendo.
Oh, this healing is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Revelio.
Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Reparo. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
Devil's snare.
Lumos?
Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Lumos.
Quite good at sneaking about.
Revelio.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction. Don't mind.
Revelio. Eternicus Totalis. Revelio. Eternicus Totalis.
Patrolling this area is a waste of my time.
I won't rest until dead.
Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender.
That was meant for slow. You can't stop
Why stretch this out longer than don't quite sound nice and stuff. I will. What you do? I won't.
Descendo! How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Yes, of course.
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Revelio.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio.
Can we please...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals. But the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Away, Highwing! I hope...
Welcome back.
Why don't we just shower and then go to bed right after? Huh? Well, then give me a minute.
When do you plan on going to bed? It's already about 11 o'clock. You have to get up at 5.
Same time as usual.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna hop off.